that is all ice. Probably should have brought my boot chains with me. Oh well. We'll just be hiking on the side for now. Oh man. Welcome to Trekking Tuesday. This is a very, very spur-of-the-moment adventure. I think my hand's crooked. There we go. Can't tell. Huh. Anyway. We've been plagued with ice storms all freaking month long. Every time I want to go out and do something, it's either snowing or freezing rain or winter weather warning. Not fun. Actually, today it was supposed to be freezing rain, but as you can tell, that is not happening. I got up, looked out the window, and said, "What the heck? Let's do it." God, where are we? We're back on the Rip Trail. Last time, if you remember correctly, I think it was actually the last Trekking Tuesday, I hiked north on it to see how far we can get, and I think it was like 3.06 miles till we hit the Valve Tunnel, and I turned around and came back. Now we are hiking south. I think it was last year, I only got about 1.5 to 2 miles in before I couldn't go anymore. It was just getting too dark, and there's actually no trail to hike on. This is not looking good. As you can see, this whole thing is ice. So I'm hiking on the side here. I'm hoping it's not this way the entire time. But anyway, so I decided today, I left the house. It was 29 degrees. It's supposed to be a high of at least, they said 38, 39. I'm shooting for 40. We got a strong north wind blowing at our back. Not a big deal now, but on the hike out, it might be interesting. I'm hoping that dies off. Let's see how this is. Yeah, we're gonna stick to the side. So the goal here is to find out how far this goes. We're approaching a road crossing here. Now obviously we're not gonna stroll down the middle of it because that's pure ice. In fact, this is not much better. But what they've done here is, you can see they put several big rocks across there so nobody will drive on the trail. Let's get through this real quick. Okay, that's not bad. And then here at the center, you notice that little yellow thing, and that's definitely keep the cars out, obviously, but it does fold down once you take a lock off of it so they can get a service vehicle out here. This sign is telling me to use the crosswalk, so we'll do that. Let's take a look at this real quick. So we pull that lock off, that'll fold down, and then the maintenance vehicle can drive right over the top of it and they can go down and check the trail. Guess we're gonna go use the crosswalk like the sign suggested. And we're across. Took a little longer than I expected, but hey, what the heck. All right, we're to the other side, and you can see they got the same big rocks on the same little barricade. And we're gonna head down this way and see how far we go. Or actually how far we can get. Kind of found this interesting. If you look, there's kind of a big mound right there. When I first seen it, I thought maybe a tunnel, maybe a train bridge. But no, I don't think so. I'm not sure what it is. It might be worth checking out a little bit later, I think. Okay, so we're passing the water treatment plant here, or water storage plant. Right down there where you see that telephone line or cable line marker, that's where we stopped. It was getting just too dark out. There was a lot of rebar and railroad spikes sticking out of the ground. So I didn't want to go any further. Knowing my luck, I would jam something through my shoe. You can see what they did is they kind of pushed off all the railroad ties off into this ditch. You can see those down there. So whatever that was had nothing to do with the railroad. I find that interesting. The wind has died down a little bit. Oh, look at them gloves. Interesting. Those don't look bad. Anyway. The wind has died down a little bit. It's not blowing like it used to. You can see they've done some drainage work here along the side of the trail. Right there. God, I wonder what that is. We might have to go up there. But they did drainage work on this side of the trail, and I know why, because the last time I came through here, if I remember correctly, this was a freaking swampland. Yeah, if that's the case, and we're where I think we are, we're running out of trail, because I don't know if they completed it after this. So we got about a mile to go to find out, and oh my God, water just went in my shoe. I can feel it. I probably should buy some new boots before spring. Okay, curiosity is probably going to get me killed. See how flat that is? That's like something's been up there. And I've been noticing there's been poles, electrical poles or phone poles going in between here. So that could be like a side track up there or something. I don't know. Let's find somewhere safe. That's not safe. Okay, let's cross down there and go up, and I got to take a look. I just got to see what it was.
Distance 1.7 miles. Speed 57 yards. Minute equals 2.0 miles per hour. Plant takeover. Distance 246 yards. Average speed 49 yards. Minute equals 1.7 miles per hour.
Huh. Okay, there could have been something up here, because that sure looks like a road to me. Let's see what the other side looks like. What's over here? Not sure. There might be a drainage ditch there. So I'm thinking this is very nasty. There must have been a tunnel under here at one time. I'm not sure at all. I do know we need to be very careful where we step. Let's follow this for a while, shall we? Well, maybe not. Okay, I'm gonna wander around a little bit more and see what we come up with. I hear a lot of water down there. Interesting. It's like falling in something. What is that? An old car? Oh. Well, I did find a weight down here, and we almost fell. It was not safe, but I just had to, because I seen that there. There's a bunch of automotive debris. Get stabilized, and then I seen that. That is a freaking old car. I'm thinking 50s or something. I can't think of a way to get closer to it safely. So this is as best of a look as we can get now. I guess I could go up and over. Yeah, you know what? I better not risk it. That's a little dangerous. But that is an old freaking car. I think that's pretty cool. Okay. I gotta safely get out of here. This should be fun. I'm trying to decide if I should just stay up here and hike this until we can get to the end, and then we'll get back down to the trail and take it back. I don't know why, but this is really familiar to me. Oh no, check this out. There's another one. Yeah, we're gonna stay up here and see what I can find down in this creek. Can I get to it? I bet I could. Now that is an old automobile. That is definitely in the 50s. Look at all the debris down here. Old washers. Something else up that way. A lot of automotive debris. So you know what I'm thinking this used to be? At one time, that probably was a road that followed a railroad. And I'm guessing whenever their car broke down, down in the creek it went. There's some more automobile parts down that way. And there's something over there too. What is that? No, I can't get to it. It's another automobile, but I cannot safely get to it. Well, it would appear we're coming into a residential area, and I'm thinking I don't want to stay on this anymore. There's a fence starting to form right there. So I know I want to be on the west side of the fence. Yep, there it is right there. From my last hike through here. And I'm doing this all by memory. We might end up doing some backtracking, friends. Trails down here. We're up here, and it's starting to get elevated, so I think this is going to be like cut through a valley or a cliff there. I'm seeing a game trail. We got two options. We can hike all the way back, which is about 0.4 miles, not a big deal, or we could go for it. You thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah, we're gonna go for it. We made it down all right, and it was epic. So I hopped onto that tree there, hopped over that tree, slid to that tree, slid down, grabbing onto this tree. It's a prickly. And I rode a tree branch all the way down till we got here. And yeah, I'm pretty sure we got some thorns to remove. But I'm in good shape other than that. Oh my God. I don't have a lot of mud on the feet. But I did it. Laughing the whole time. All right, let's go on down this way a little bit more and see what we come up with. Now I remember why I told myself, or made a mental note, to stay on the west side of the fence, because if you look, last time we did this, I hiked up there, and that is in a school zone, which is a big no-no nowadays. And then I hiked down and I cut through this shop right here, actually up on their gravel road. And if it wasn't for the fact that I did the rip trail on a Tuesday, I think it was, or a Monday, it was a Tuesday, I would have been locked in and had to backtrack all the way around. Because look at their fence. Yeah, obviously they don't want anybody in there. All right. Originally I thought the trail stopped up here, but it does not. Let's get a little closer and figure out where we're at. This is all 100% new territory to me. The last time I drove through checking out the trail was the beginning of last year, just to see how far they got, and it stopped right there. When I hiked the rip trail, because I did not stay on the west side of the fence, I ended up coming up right through there, going through their gate, hiking up around to the east. Then I went a little, let's get out of the middle of the road, shall we? I ended up, went east, then I went a little southeast, then I came down where that bridge is over there. This was not here. Oh, this is one of them things that are, when they're down, so the automobiles can drive over the top of it, or service vehicles. Then when they put it up, well, obviously you can't get on the trail. So let's get down here a little ways, and how do the elements, yeah, this is all 100% new to me. That's pretty freaking cool. So that's where we came from last time. Right through that school. I right up through there and looked at the gate and said, "Whoopsie." Huh. Whoops. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but I came out in somebody's business. Thank God they were there, though. I'm not sure what they make in that warehouse, but yeah, they don't want you finding out. Anyway, let's go down a little bit further. Well, friends, we have come to the end of the road. This is the old railroad tracks. They go through there, and they go down to that bridge. But as you can see, they are all fenced in at the moment, and you're not getting through there legally. They got a no trespassing sign right there. And the sad thing, the freaking bridge is right there. I wonder. We could, if I was feeling spunky, hike up, go around, then come down the side of the highway and hit the bridge. Or let's go see what's going on over here. Let's go check that out real quick. Uh-oh. Yeah, more water in the boot. Oh boy. If it was the weekend, we could hike along that fence, go around the backside and get to the bridge, and then pick up the trail again. And then from there up, we go probably 2 miles through fields until we hit a railroad, or the Hobo Highway. Doing it now, not a good idea. The company is open, and I'm pretty sure they would call the sheriff on me. Would not be good. Second option is we go up, hike around, and then hit the bridge. I don't see much difference in the distance. It's probably 0.6 mile hike, not a big deal. Let me think a minute, see where we're at after this vehicle goes by, because they're pulling in where I'm at. I'm not sure what they do there. Tell you what, let's look at Elizabeth and see how far we've gone. I'm kind of concerned about the squishy boot. Yeah, that's probably should not press our luck today for some reason. I've got a feeling not to do that. Pull up. Hang on, this can take a minute. So far, according to Elizabeth, we've only went almost 3 miles, not that far. Interesting. Let's put this up on the map real quick, if I can. Yeah, maps can take forever to come up. Shoot. Yeah, we haven't gone that far at all. There's a lot of water in that boot. Look at that. Okay, so the decision has been made. Since it's not that imperative I make it to the bridge, I'm not going to worry about it. It is nice to know the trail goes further than I thought. Can't wait to see when what happens when they get it done. It's interesting the size of this freaking fence they got built. All right, let's start heading back down the trail and figure out what's going to happen next. We're hiking downhill. This is a solid sheet of ice. If we had a sled, good times would be had. Well, at least until we got to the road. Let's take a look at some remnants of the old Rock Island Pacific Railroad. This is what's left of a signal switcher. Not much. I'm curious how long it's going to be here. If they're going to leave it and multi-purpose it out to something else or take it out. I think it's still pretty cool though. See there, some of the components are still in it. Bunch of fuses. Oh, can't see them because I'm blocking the light. There we go. Bunch of fuses. Hell, this fuses have got little radiators on them. Look at that. That's pretty cool. A big relay switch. Can't get a date. Maybe you all can see one. And here's something else. Looks like a transformer. At the bottom, we got another big relay switch and a couple more fuses. Now, look at the size of that cable. Huh. I wonder if there's still power going to it. Yeah, let's not find out, shall we? Oh, wow, we slid down the hill. That's pretty cool. Oh, something else, and over there, you'll see that little post. Originally, there was a W sign on it, and I thought, west? Nah, Cole told me it means whistle. So they blow their whistle before they come around that corner until there's a road down there. Not exactly sure what's going on down there. It's not a homeless camp. It's too darn nice. It's by the creek there. Huh. Who knows? All right, there's something there. I don't know what it is. But you know what? I've got to see it. The question is, how do we get to it safely? This looks good. Let's try this. It's a big freaking circle, whatever it is. Can't really see in it. Okay, if we go up to that side, we should be able to see it better. Thinking maybe some kind of a water containment system. Looks like there's a little house down here. Oh boy. Could have been. I don't know.
Time 3 hours 50 Distance 5.3 miles. Average 49 yards per minute equals to 1.7 miles per hour. Take over. Distance 182 yards. Average speed
definitely not easy to get to. And this is the very first time I've seen it. Oh, freaking trees hanging off of me. Okay, we look up there. We'll go check it out. There's a retaining wall of some kind. It's blue. I'm thinking old pump house. Yep, it's got to be. Got pipes there, pipe there. Yeah, big pipe right there. Yeah, this is definitely an old pump house. This is freaking cool. Electrical right there. I wonder if I can make it up to the other side. I want to go up there first and see what that is. And then we'll try for the other side. This is definitely a holding tank of some type. Let's get up here and take a better look. Getting up here was not easy. Oh boy. Let's take a look. This looks like where the water went out. Oh my God, that is deep. I don't know if you can tell, but you're looking at probably 20 foot or more. That would make sense because it would go over to that holding tank where the pump would be. This thing is huge. Definitely a holding tank. It's all rock up here. You can see where the retaining walls were. What's over here? Alright, nothing. There might have been something. All the old retaining walls. Wow. What an awesome freaking find. There must have been something there. This thing must have been just freaking huge. Look at that. Oh my. I'll tell you what. Let's see what's over here. And there is very, very little graffiti. Well, new graffiti in here, so I guarantee nobody's found this in a long time. Now, I'm sure back in the day the local teenagers did. Look at that. Yep, about another 20 foot down. Can't even see the bottom with the camera. Now, I'm sure the locals did back in the day, but not so much now. Okay, let's go around. I'm gonna hike around and go on top and we'll get a better look at that top tank up there. This is not easy. Oh my God. All right. Yeah, we still can't see in it. I need to be over here. Yeah, friends, this used to be a water tank in the pipes there. Holy crud. Obviously, it's been out of service for a very long time. Oh my. Okay, now we got to figure out how the heck to get out of here. Came across an old fence, and if you look, it's kind of hard to see, but there's a car frame. You know what I'm thinking? That's a truck frame right over there in that ditch. And this is a very old fence. And if we look down on the ground, you can see some of the old, well, they don't look that old. What is that? Some tubing that's coming from the storage tank. Very interesting. Okay, so we need to get out of here. Yep, more tubing. Barbed wire fence. This ought to be a fun project. Would it kill them to put in a spur trail? I think I said that the last time I was here. No, it would not. Oh, man. Hey, that's me. Hi, everybody. Okay, let's see if the mountaineer's still there. Yep, it is. Made it back to the mountaineer. And notice it's still daylight, which means I am not going to get in trouble by Jessica, because tonight is chicken fajitas, I think. She was putting something in the crock pot when I left. All right, let's go over the stats real quick. We were on the trail for 4 hours and 3 minutes, total of 6 miles, elevation change of 940. Our top speed was just no freaking way, 6.6. That thing is high as a kite. Our average was 1.5, which I expected because we were going uphill. I am not going to show, don't do that. Stop it. Stop.
Monitoring stopped.
I'm not going to show my tracks today because you could find I guess we're going to call it the pump house. I'm not sure what we're going to call it. You'll be able to locate it, and right now I don't want nobody to find it. If you really are curious, next time I come out I will put a GPS pin and send it to you to check it out if you live in the area. I just realized something. This is the first time I've done serious bushwhacking with this pack. And let's put it this way, you're not going to see my face right now because I slapped a prickly bush with my cheek. Well, I guess it slapped me. And we got a little blood leaking out. Not a big deal. Oh, and that is Billy Joe and Ken sending me messages. I told them about my findings, and now they have officially challenged me to do an overnight there. So yeah, there's probably going to be a stealth overnight. I'll see if Jeremy wants to join me on this one. All right, back to the pack. We went through some hard stuff. I see no tears on it. In fact, it doesn't even look dirty, to be honest. Well, the back does. I can see that because I got some twigs in my pants I need to dig out before I drive home. But no tears in the fabric. I can see it all. Huh. Just some debris, but nothing really bad. And we did go through some thick stuff. So yeah, it held up pretty good. No tears. I'm impressed. Straps are good. How's the bottom look? I bit it pretty hard once. No, still in excellent condition. All right, friends, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. I'll tell you what, for a spur of the moment hike, and I mean this is spur of the moment, I got up and realized that it wasn't going to sleet and snow. I said, to heck with it, I'm going out. It turned in to be a good day. I found a couple of abandoned can't even talk, automobiles. Found out where the end of the rip trail goes. It went a little bit further than I thought, and I hope one day they'll complete it all the way to Pleasant Hill. Yes, I'm still planning on hiking it. And then we found that pump station, I guess. We'll call it the pump station. Had a great day, man. All right, friends, I'm going to wrap this up because I'm rambling. And thanks for coming along with me on my journey, and I'll see you guys on YouTube. Yep, I'm pretty sure we're having chicken fajitas tonight. That looks good.